Oh, yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. It's made in the 1980s, an escape from your grown ass life. And always a pleasure to be here, be in the midst of good company and conversation. So if you don't know by now, man, look, I'm camped from the port. And I've officially decided that I'm not going to do this show without somebody else from the port. So I got my guy, and I'm going to let him introduce himself this week because at this point, you're not really a guest on the show.
Starting from the bottom down here.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
your, it's your boy Wang Dang, man. Hey,
Yeah,
I am officially one half.
yeah, hey, yeah, hey, we at least one half now. We at least one half now. You
One
know,
half.
as we build the show, I mean, hey, look, I had some other shit I wanted to talk on my own time, so I got to ISO. Look, I got to protect you. You know what I'm saying? That's just in my
Got
nature. And look, just like what be happening on First Black Champ podcast with JR Banks, sometimes I'll be like, look, I'm gonna have to ISO and do some shit because I want to say some shit. And he's like, yo, I
just
gotta protect the platform. I was like, I get it, but hey, man, listen.
just know that when you go to say your shit, whether I'm there or not, I'm gonna ride with you anyway.
Hey, that's what it is. That's
I ain't
what
never
time
gotta
it
hear,
is.
I ain't never gotta hear you say your shit, but just know I'm gonna ride.
Oh man, yeah, man. We even though we mean this show to be an escape from your grown ass life, sometimes I want to just tackle some grown ass topics and some
Hey,
things that maybe that I can interpret to some people in a different way. Matter of fact, um, I'm thinking of a very serious topic that we can tackle a lighthearted way. Maybe this might be its own episode. I'm going to throw this out here. Look, we like live because we record this, and I'm not going to edit this out. But
I would expect you to.
you know what I'm saying? What I was thinking about for a future show is tackling the topic of telling the young boys out here, the young homies run the streets to stop recklessly skeeting and the reasons why.
Hey, that could be a topic in its own.
Yeah.
That
So
that one
I
could take a
think,
whole show.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, and as a person that's recklessly skeeted, I got some game to give y'all. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna make it like a real like venomous type of thing. It's just some things that look I can put you on and make you aware of. I've been on the planet for a few decades, y'all. I'm just saying. Like there's something that we can offer, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we've kind of run parallel into a lot of the same things.
Yeah, yeah. But look, as the big homies, because we the old heads now.
Yeah, yeah.
We the
Amen,
old
Bishop.
heads now. Hey, it is what it is. There's a lot of gray under this do rag. But it's our job to put it out there for the little homies.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether
So
whether they take it or not, that's another thing. But I'm most definitely gonna put it out there for you.
yeah, for sure, man. So, so be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I won't ice on that topic no more. Maybe I'll just leave the two I got as the two I got, and maybe we'll incorporate some of that. But sometimes it's time. Hey, we can't never play around if we don't ever get serious, dog. You know what I'm
For real.
saying? So with that said, man, look, we're gonna get to the show off top. I've been meaning to ask this question to you for the last 2 weeks because it's been on my mind. And as I watch just social media and I watch entertainers and I watch even just real life wrestling interviews, I gotta ask this question to you and to everybody listening. So make sure if y'all see us or you see this in the thread, you light the comment sections up wherever you see this, because we're on YouTube, of course. You might see this on Facebook. We might have a clip of this, the audio or the video on Instagram. So we gotta know, what do you feel is the number one threat in conversation? Now, when I say that, I'm going to frame it again and ask the question again. It's when a conversation is getting out of control, it's getting a little bit out of hand. What do you feel is the number one threat that gets slung out there first? Like, this is what I say when you've taken it too far.
That thing that may potentially cause the hands to be thrown.
Yes, absolutely. It's the threat. It's the threat. Not what you respond to, but what the person that's issuing the threat, what are they gonna say? I got a top like 3. I got a top 3.
I bet my 2 is on your top 3.
and so together we gotta figure out what's number 1.
In no specific order.
No specific order.
Okay. I'm gonna start off with. So what the fuck you saying?
So that's up there because then it's like you prepared to swing. Yeah, hey. So it's like, what the fuck you saying? Or fuck you mean? Like,
fuck you mean?
That's literally when it's like, okay, we about to escalate the situation. All right.
Hey, those words mean that the talking is over.
Yeah, it is.
Hands have to commence.
Yeah, it's like you don't really have an opportunity to de-escalate now. You have to walk away, or you gotta swing first now because it was posed to you. So now you got to do something. Because you can't go back and forth with, I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm trying to do something. It's like, oh, okay.
I got a story. Okay, about 2 years ago, I used to be a supervisor at my job. Mm-hmm. And one of the supervisors that I used to come in and relieve always used to leave my station just a wreck. Let all of his people go home, so my people got to come in, clean up after his people.
Reckless.
I got sick of it. So we in the office and we talk, look, dude, I'm not going to keep coming in here, cleaning up after you and your team. You need to go make sure that your guys got everything in order before I get here.
Yeah.
And he hit me with so what you saying?
Like,
bro, instantly, it's up.
Right. It's like, yo. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Fuck this job, all of that shit. My pride on the line, goddamn.
Right. Hey, facts.
But fuck this job. Man, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Wait. That's not how I meant it. What you mean that's not how you meant it?
Hey.
We're in the middle of a heated discussion and you hit me with what you saying?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Hey. And I'm so glad you said that because that was the first one I was going to leave. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Anytime it's I'll beat and it's not women involved, it's a fight. It's like I think that's in the conversation for threats. I think it's number 2 though. I can't front. I think that I'll beat your motherfucking ass or I'll beat your ass. I think that's number 2. I do. I think no matter what, that one's number 2.
That was number 2. And then
I know. I think I know where you're going. Because I know what I feel is number 1, but I want you to talk. I want to take over the show. I want to hear from you.
Or motherfucker hit you with that. What you want to do then?
Yeah, hey, okay, yes. Hey.
What you want to do then? Again, this shit that got a little too elevated.
Yeah. And
I'm done talking.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey.
Time to throw the hands. I'm already in the middle of the street, fam. Yeah. All you gotta do is follow me. All you gotta do is follow me.
Yeah. Now, what I want to do, because I think fuck you meaning what you want to do, I think they neck and neck. I think we kind of put them at 5. I think a sleeper pick. It's not in the top 3 though. I think it's in the top 5. One is the top three is, yeah, step outside real quick, fam. Let me holler at you. I think that, hey, step outside. Hey, fam, hey, come here, fam. Let's step outside real quick. Because it's like, because now you don't know what happened. Like, he don't even, like, when you don't want witnesses, like, that could go either way.
That's
go either way.
I like that one a lot because it's super discreet.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell everybody in the room, what's going on. This is potentially me and you. We gonna go out here, we gonna shoot this fade.
Yeah.
We gonna come back in the crib and we ain't gonna say shit.
Yep. Hey, exactly. And that's the more ominous approach, right? Because usually, especially in the social media era that we live in, it's always about, oh, you heard what he said? Yo, you heard what Cam said to do? Or like, hey, I just seen they was getting into it. And no, but it's like, when it's like, yo, you step outside real quick? Let me holler at you real quick, fam. And it's like, oh, shit. So even if you could get spit on, you could get punched, you could get stabbed, don't nobody know. And you can't blame it on him because you wasn't there. Now you wasn't there for nothing. Is their word against yours, and that's all it is. And it could just be a conversation, but it might not be a conversation because usually the person that want to step aside, they was like they want to be clear what you want before they do what you making them feel. Like I should beat your ass, but just in case you ain't even know like that, you know what? I don't even want the crowd to ignite you. So we gonna chill. We gonna holler at each other over here. That's what we gonna do.
But that's usually though that person that's saying, "Hey, let me holler at you." That's that dangerous motherfucker. That's that motherfucker that ain't got to put up all the rah goddamn shit and be pumped up goddamn to do the bullshit.
Yeah, right. Hey,
he done already made his mind up.
Yeah, because he been keeping the tally. It's like, nah, this is the 7th time this nigga this said. So he had no business saying to me. I don't care who he talk to like that. He don't talk to me like that. So with that,
yes,
I gotta holler at dude because this can't go on anymore. It won't go on anymore. So
yeah. Like I said, that's that dude you need to worry about because I said you done pissed him off to the highest level of festivity to where he just like, you know what?
Nah,
fuck it. It is what it is.
Yep, absolutely.
It's got to happen today.
Absolutely. So now, I want to throw out there what I think is number one.
Okay.
And I wanted to throw it out there because the adaptation of this one and how this is, I think this is now global now because I'm going to give examples of why I feel this is number one based on the people I've seen using it lately.
Okay.
I think the number one threat, at least in America, is I'll slap the shit out you. I'll smack the shit out you. Because it's leading with disrespect and violence at the same time. Because for a grown man to put his open hand on your face with velocity and then sit there like that's all he want to do. Hey, look, I'll slap the shit out you. It's one of those things where it's like, now you have to react or you a super hoe because I slapped you and you did nothing.
That one is hands down number one for that reason. And the fact that if you allow another grown man to even say that to you and you don't react, fuck the action. You allowed another grown man to tell you to your face, I will slap the shit out of you, and you don't bust a move? Oh, you a super hoe.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You deserve to be slapped.
All right. Hey, listen. Hey, why I like I'll slap the shit out you or and smack or slap, no matter what y'all use, it's number one for us. The reason why I like it because now even like white boys are saying it. Like I'm a big wrestling fan, if y'all don't know. And I watched Austin Theory in the interview. They out in Australia. And the dude was talking about blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, wrestling fake and all that. He was like, wait, what you say? He was like, dude, he's like, we put our lives on the line every day. He was like, this is really hard work, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, dude, he's like, you bringing me out here to do this interview, you disrespecting me? He said, man, I'll smack the shit out you. And the dude just apologized. He's like, yo, I'm sorry, man. He's like, no, you playing. I was like, oh, like Austin Theory, ready to get right to it. And this a white cat that's like 26. I'm like, yo, this how we brothers been talking since like 94. Like, I thought that was just something amongst us. But he literally was like, man, I'll smack the shit out you.
I mean, but I respect what he's doing because I'm a person of energy. I match energy. Yeah. Call it a talent. You're going to be overly disrespectful to me over something that you know that I'm passionate about, something that you know I love, something that you know that I die for. Yeah. I'm going to be overly disrespectful to you, and I'm going to do probably the most disrespectful thing to you that a man can do to another man. Yeah. To open hand slap another man, you have taken his manhood from 100 to 20 in a split second. Even if y'all fight after the slap, y'all can fight after the slap. Yeah. You can win. Yeah. But you ain't gonna never forget that another grown man open hands, and don't let it be the backhand.
Hey, get his backhand is crazy. Hey, get his backhand is crazy as hell. Like, so that means he came here and then you watched it happen as it was coming across your face the opposite direction. Yo.
Man, don't let him hit you with the black hand side because you will never get that one back. You gotta kill him. Yeah. You gotta kill him.
Hey, straight up. And I didn't even think about this till right now. I didn't think about this, but you're right, because if somebody say, man, I'll smack the shit out you and do it. And you're right, even if you beat them up, you can beat them down viciously. When you tell the story, it's always gonna be, yeah, man, I had to whoop dude ass. He smacked the shit out of me. Like, what? Like, he must have thought he was just gonna get away with that. It was like, well, he did. Because you reacted to being slapped in the face. So
he got away with it, bro.
Yeah, it's like
I don't condone violence. Put the guns down, all of that, you know. Yes. You slap me. I'm going to try to kill you.
Hey.
I am going to try to unalive you. I'm not even going to bullshit you.
Hey, listen.
I could look myself in the mirror.
Man.
Knowing that somebody another man open hand smacked me. Every day I would look in the mirror in sheer disappointment and just doubting myself forever.
Man, listen. That I literally didn't even think about it at the next level though. At the man, he still slapped you though. like the reason why, like you had, because you can't get slapped in the face and then lose the fight either. Like, that's even worse. You may have to relocate.
You gotta move.
Yeah, you might have to relocate. Somebody slap the shit out you, then beat you up. It's like, oh man, now kids is testing you. It's like, yo, you couldn't even do nothing. Like, your girl's gonna start testing you at the crib. It's like, what you gonna do? You can't. Your hands don't work. You know what I mean? Like, the kids is gonna disrespect you. The 17-year-olds that think they tough now, they gonna try you. You can't get slapped the shit out of and then lose the fight as well. And like, especially when you got the warning. Like, look, I'll tell y'all this because, And we ain't gonna bring up a bunch of old Freeport stuff, but I did see a person get shit slapped out of Freeport. And the fight didn't go their way, and then and they broke it up. But I'm gonna preface that by saying, but I don't think they got the warning. I don't think they got the way. I don't think it was the I'll slap the shit out you. I think it was just like words. And I was like, oh. Like it was just banter. Oh, this is where we at.
I got a similar story, but these two gentlemen knew they were meeting for the kerfuffle.
See, that's different.
They knew they had already planned. We're going to meet here, and take care of business.
Yeah.
One of these gentlemen set it in his head and tells this man, because you so much of a bitch, I'm not even going to punch you.
Jesus. Yo.
This is before the first slap was even thrown. He tells this gentleman, because you're so much of a bitch, I'm not even going to punch you. Jeez. And he commits to slap this man out.
Oh, yo, before the YouTube videos?
Before the YouTube videos.
Oh, God.
Cam, he's holding the man up by his collar, talking to him like how you would do a child. I told you, don't.
Yo, getting slapped out is insane.
That on one end, you just took the most embarrassing ass whooping that a man could ever take.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the other gentleman went into that fight with the utmost confidence. We're not going to negate the fact that you already had in your head that this is how I'm going to completely and totally belittle this man.
Yeah. Like the respect meter wasn't even like at 10. He was just like, oh, I ain't even going. He's like, why would I bruise my knuckles on homie like that? He's not even on it like that. I'm about to just slap dude. Like, I'm just going to keep slapping dude. That's all I'm going to do.
When you tell a man how the fight is going to play out and it plays out exactly the way you said,
yeah, man,
that ass whooping is a whole nother level. That's fucking Ultra Instinct Goku type shit.
Right? Yeah. You're not about to force your prediction me, and then you're not about to how would I leave me that Howard Cosell and think that it's going like that. Nah. Hey, and I'm mad he didn't miss one slap either. That's really
didn't miss one. Didn't miss one.
Oh my God. Listen, man.
We'll go into depth on that conversation when it's just me and you.
For sure. Hey man. So hey, look, what do y'all think? Right? We just ran a nice little list. What is the number one threat that you can receive in conversation? Is it fuck you mean? Is it hey yo, let's step outside real quick, man? Is it I'll beat your ass? Or is it I'll smack the shit out you?
Okay, so before we switch time, I want to tell you my own personal favorite.
Okay, let's go.
My personal favorite is when it's gotten to that point. But can you whoop my ass though?
Oh, hey, yeah, hey, how I forget? That's definitely top 3. I'm sorry.
That's my go-to. That's my go-to. We doing the. You want to do the back and forth? Because see, I'm not an arguer. I don't like to raise my voice, any of that shit. Right. But if you get me to the point where I raise my voice, that's going to be the next thing that comes out of my mouth. Yo. I'm there right now.
Yo,
can you whoop my ass though?
Man, hey, listen. I don't think y'all know how hard that ring up. We've been saying that since like third, fourth grade. Like that is tried and true. Hey, whether you were made in the 1980s or the 90s, but most, or I would say 70s, because maybe we got that from them just through osmosis.
Yeah.
But I know throughout the 80s and 90s that, but can you whoop my ass though? Was like,
I wonder if that's a Midwest thing.
Hey,
I wonder if that's global.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a
I wonder
good
if that's
question
global.
because obviously we've been in the Midwest the majority, if not all of our lives. And I'm really starting to think, but see, I've always been around Midwest people. Even when I lived in Atlanta, I was around Midwest people. Indianapolis is the Midwest. I visit like California, New York. Like I'm still like amongst Midwest people. So somebody feel me where I'm saying. But I wonder, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because at first it was, can't whoop me though. And I was like, oh, okay. I remember the first time, I think I was at Taylor Park the first time I heard that. Hey, but you can't whoop me though. It's like, oh, are they about to fight? You know what I'm saying? But then as we get older and we really realize what it means, then we extend the sentence. Hey, but you can't whoop my ass though. But can you whoop my ass though? But hey, you doing a lot of talking. Can you whoop me though? And it's like, oh, that is the question of the day. Now you've Jeopardy daily doubled us. It's like, oh, but can you whoop me though? Like, hey, if you in the Midwest and you're in an altercation, and it escalates to the point where a brother gets you the prayer hands and says, but can you whoop me though?
Gotta hit him with the prayer hands. Hey, it don't roll off the tongue right unless you got the prayer hands.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, look, it ain't none of that. It's like, because now it's like, oh God, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Like, hey, yo, it's like, but can you whoop me though? Like, if they ain't bang head bouncing with the prayer hands when they ask you the question, you might got a little time to de-escalate. You might. But I tell you what, you better answer the question. And you better be prepared to answer it physically or verbally. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And there's only one solid answer to that question that'll get you out of it.
Let's go.
Man, I ain't even on that.
If you're not about it, that's your time to bail out. Because you might get exactly what the fuck I thought. Exactly what the fuck I thought, nigga. You can't whoop me though. So shut the fuck up talking. Like that's just what it's That's what it's gonna be. Hey, look, that's just what it is. That's what the Midwest. That's what growing up in the Midwest is all about. Right there. That's
Gotta love it.
You know what I'm saying?
No place like home.
Hey, right. Hey, listen, man. If you under 35 that went completely over your head, what I'm imploring y'all to do is bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do a lot of cutting and shooting. Fam, listen. Shoot a couple fair ones and see who hard pump slushy out here. And I guarantee you it's gonna make for a way more interesting story when you are age. I promise.
I promise
it is. Hey,
I promise you.
Yo, listen. Like, y'all need to learn the value of the aftermath of the fight or the altercation. Like, y'all going 100 miles an hour, escalating the situation hard. Y'all ain't got nobody to talk to about the shit. Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. We just talking about subtle threats that will get hands, feet, and elbows put on you, possibly even bit, because I've seen that before. I've seen dude get bit in a fight. So, you know what I mean?
Ain't no rules in no street fight.
Yeah. Hey, absolutely. Nah.
Hell, I had a motherfucker grab me by the nuts, goddamn, to get me off of him. I couldn't be mad at it.
But you know, the thing that I've always learned and I stood by is like, oh, if he did that, oh, you was really winning. You, it was 20-0. Like, when you're doing that, hey, look, when you go into when you if you hitting the kicking, grabbing nuts, or if you like trying to rake eyes or something, you're doing something just odd, that means you're really winning. It's like, oh, he doesn't know anything else to do. Like the offense is insurmountable. It's like you just gotta figure it out from here.
I mean, when you lose a real bad, man, you just mentally go into survival mode.
Yeah.
You go into some. Look, I need to do whatever I need to do to not die in this situation right now. So I got to bite him in the back of the leg. And, I got to come up out of here.
Yeah, something got to happen.
I didn't do it enough so I can get up and run.
Oh man. So man, hey, look, please let us know. I don't think there's any audibles outside of this unless y'all maybe from the West Coast, the South, East Coast, and y'all heard something different. I think we got the 5 of all 5s, personally. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Y'all got one beating that. Definitely we got the top 5 in the Midwest. That's got to be it. But I think that nothing's more global right now in American history, right? Then I'll smack the shit out you.
Yes.
I'll slap the shit out you. I don't think nobody's taking that because that's universal now. Hey, look, a white dude from Atlanta, Georgia told somebody that in Australia. You did what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll smack the shit out you. I'm like, oh,
and he knew. All right, this motherfucker on business.
right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, look, the shop is officially open. Do you want work?
Hey.
Oh man. We gotta switch gears because we can talk about people getting beat up and threatened all day. We can do this. I promise. This is great. It's so fun. It's so fun. But now my brain is going to things that I actually saw happen or have done. We're just gonna keep everybody at bay. We don't want to have no problems. We've grown now. Let's just move on. But I'll tell you what, you had a really dope topic, and I think as it gets warmer. And as you know, as we see the, you know what I'm saying, as I like to say, it's NTW season is vastly approaching. NTW is nice titty weather. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you had something about crushes that I want you to bring to the show here because I think this is a dope topic and I got to follow it based on something I seen on social media after I saw that.
What was it? Your first crush.
Yes.
Your first crush.
Yes. And it was like, I think it was like the angle of like when it's more than me and you, but like your first crush, and it's like, so. Yeah.
So like, cause me and you, you know, we can talk about, you know, our first few crushes growing up, you know.
For sure.
But you know, we got maybe 2-3 more people, you know, to entertain this conversation, you know. That's when, you know, I feel like it'll start to, okay, say for instance, we're telling a story about said crush.
Yes.
I may say something that may spark the third party. Oh, I remember when.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, me and you, like I said, we can go back and forth all day.
Yes.
You know, one of your crushes is really close to me. Growing up.
Yeah.
You know, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
You know, just like your cousin. I had a crush on your cousin. You know, I got her now.
Hey, look at that.
You
know. Hey, so real quick. So now I think this is an important question. And we are going to open it up. Matter of fact, shout out to the homegirl Lexi with the curls. I did talk to her about being on the show. She's excited. She wants to get in the ring here and have conversation. So it's going to be super smooth. She's down to do some content and get some things out here. So shout out to Lexi. And we're going to get her on the show real soon.
Yeah, can't wait to meet you, Lexi. Can't wait to meet you.
Yes. So, but I do want, because I think you have a a really dope question within itself, right? It's literally like, it's this. Have you ever got with the crush and it's nothing like you thought it'd be? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's, hey, I won't even lie to y'all. I think sometimes, no matter if you were like in middle school, junior high, high school, even college, I think sometimes God is making you and your crush avoid each other, because then the dream is over. It just won't be what you thought it would be. And it's probably better for you to keep the fantasy than to experience the reality.
Yes, sometimes keeping the fantasy, having the fantasy versus making that fantasy a reality can ruin, completely ruin. Because now it's like, okay, like, let's say you have this celebrity crush on Rihanna, and you finally get the chance to meet Ree, and her breath stinks.
Yeah, see? Yikes.
Or like she musty or something. Like, it's like, damn, like,
yeah.
Hey, I saw this. I want to say he was a comedian. I can't be for sure, man. And I don't even know his name. This cat say, from Disney Channel, he said he had the biggest crush on Raven Simone.
Okay.
Biggest crush on Raven Simone. So they was like, "What you mean, had?"
Right.
Matter of fact, he was a comedian because she was at his show.
Oh wow.
He said that he was like, "Yeah, had." And what happened? Well, she came up to congratulate me on my set, told me that I did well, and she didn't have no ass.
Oh no.
Fuck him up, man. Fuck him up. I'm like, damn. But like I said, sometimes, man, it's just good just to hold on to the dream.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to hold on to the dream.
It is. It is, man. Oh, dang, I want to say something crazy, but I remember from like third grade. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. There was a young lady that we both know that we were in third grade, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but very pretty young lady when we were in third grade, and she liked me a lot. But I'm 8, so I don't really it ain't registering like what to really do with all this.
Right.
So let's fast forward just 8 years. And man, does the tide turn. It's like I saw her and she looked the same. No, she resembled the person that I remember when we were children. But I was like, oh no. The dream is official. I probably should have got with her when I was 8 because now, yikes! And then it just gets like worse. And I was just like, dang, it made me think about this. Hey, look, we off crushes right now. Look, check this out. We gonna get a couple more people on the show. We're gonna talk first crushes. That's gonna be super dope. This just made me think of something else, though.
I don't even want to know, man.
Here we go. Do you think at one point in time in your life that you dating a certain woman would have changed the trajectory of her life and looks?
Oh shit. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, look. And look, this might sound super arrogant, but it's like, but you know what you want. And you know who you end up being. And it's like, sometimes, hey, and look, I'm sure women feel this way too. Like, oh, he on the B team now for sure. like he on injured reserve. We not using dude no more. But like, do you ever think it's like, man, because maybe if I was with her, she wouldn't be drinking like that all the time. Or she wouldn't have tried cocaine. Or she wouldn't have had 3 baby daddies by 22. Like, it's just, you just never know. You never know. And I always threw that. I was like, man, this, like, do you being with the person change their trajectory?
Yes. And for me, unfortunately, just keeping it a buck, I probably fucked up more women than I could have saved in my younger years.
Oh, damn.
I was fucked up. But I used to do some shit. I'm not even gonna go into that detail.
Yeah. Hey, we'll say that for like Patreon or something.
Yeah. You might have to pay for that content. But on a more positive scale, like I have seen, it was nobody that I dated, just somebody that I knew real well.
Yeah.
And just from being a friend, it's like one, as a dude, you never want to hate on another dude.
For sure. Facts.
Like, this dude a piece of shit, but I'm not gonna ever say to her, no. Hey, because come on, man, ain't dirty macking is dirty macking.
Yeah. And all forms. It don't matter if it's an R&B beat playing or you just happen to be at Cubs. Like, it's the same.
Hey, dirty macking is dirty macking. So on one end, I'm like, damn, like you keep picking the same damn dude and pissed off about the outcome.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I said, dirty macking is dirty macking. So, I mind my business.
Yeah.
But now it came to a point where she feels like this is the only dude. Or this is the only type of dude.
Right.
As to where it's like, even though I was fucked up, the shit that you allowing these dudes to do is some shit that I never would even dream of doing.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, so if me and you had to become a thing, you wouldn't be accepting this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like my best friend, Amber, love her to death. I had to show her, just from being a friend, I had to show her how to be, not necessarily how to be, but what to accept. What not? No, we are not standing for that shit, Amber.
Right.
Fuck dude.
Facts though.
And now she with this dude. Dude love her to death. She love him back. They great. But before she was just like, well, he likes me, so I'm just going to accept it. No, we ain't accepting that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the power is like everybody like you, but who really wants you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I done gave mine. So yeah, let's hear.
All right, man. Look, I'm probably gonna get stoned for this.
Oh shit.
I don't care. Hey, listen, now look. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say this respectfully because I'm sure everybody that I've encountered throughout my time has gone on to, like, I'm sure they're happy. They gotta be happy because that's the option. But sometimes through this tool called social media, I look at some of the people that passed on me. I look at some of the people that we broke up. And then I look at some that I just couldn't quite get. And I'll be like, that's what you, but I like, but are you happy with this life though? Like, is this what you wanted? Because you would be doing a lot better. Hey, listen. And my life ain't perfect. So So let's dispel that, bitch. I'm not a multi-millionaire. Not perfect. But I tell you what, I've seen some things and I've seen some updates from people of the past that I'm just like, yo, I could have guaranteed you couldn't have went through that with me. I could have guaranteed it. I could have guaranteed it. All you had to do was say yes. Like I could have guaranteed it. So, and I'm not saying that everybody is in a bad space. I don't want you to go away from this show thinking that, oh, Cam said that every bitch should leave him. Ain't shit no more. Nope, didn't say that. Never said it. That's your assumption. Don't assume. That's in the 4 agreements. Don Miguel Ruiz. Read it. But I will say, I don't see too many relationships that have lasted look good. And look, and I'm saying that, and I've been divorced. I'm telling y'all that, and I've been divorced. I'm telling you. Hey, but look, but even before that, some of y'all was down bad. Can't lie. I took a little delight in that because you hurt my feelings a little bit. But hey, but it's all good and it's all love. I definitely think you can change the trajectory of somebody depending on what they're into when you meet them and what you see for yourself and them together. But hey, you know what? Hey, listen, man, dreams are to be sold and everybody ain't gonna buy in. It just is what it is. And I think that even with that, even with finding the wrong people, you end up with the right person. You know what I mean? So like eventually I think that everybody will find what is absolutely 100% right for them. And hey, and maybe because of who I am today is why those things 20 years ago didn't work or 25 years ago didn't work or whatever, you know?
But just to be fair, even though we may see something and we be like, okay, that just may be right for them.
Hey, yeah.
I'm on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the toxicity and I'm seeing the fights and y'all on social media airing each other's business out, but that just may be what you need to survive in life.
Yeah. Hey, leaving the couple nameless, but I've definitely seen a couple have a spitting match at each other. And I was just like, oh, I could never be a part of that. I could never be a part of that. but hey, look, who am I to stop young black love? Who am I? Now,
okay. Do you think maybe you got passed up on because you weren't toxic or you weren't abusive or you weren't a bum or you weren't any of the negative boyfriend / husband stereotypes? Because
absolutely,
I'm not gonna fuck with Cam. I'm not fucking with Cam P. Why not? He too clean cut. He ain't no drug dealer. He don't be smacking bitches up.
Great callback. Yeah, no, with 100%. I 100% believe that because
like you got curved for your good qualities.
Yeah. Hey, listen, for context to what you're saying, listen, I was a peer educator. I was in band. I played the saxophone. I had perfect attendance in school one year. I had 3.85 GPA. A lot of people, regardless of what y'all say now that you're 35 and up, you wasn't checking for that kind of shit when we were in like junior high school. It was like, oh, he ain't been suspended once? Oh, that's crazy.
That nigga lame.
Yeah, he weak. Like he lame as hell. I was like, oh, I had to know that. I thought I had to be here every day. My bad. I should have tried to break a window at the school or something. Maybe you like me more. But yeah, so no. But I absolutely do think that it's so funny because and I've had these conversations with some other class of 99ers, you know, in my day. They were like, yo, remember dude yo, but just swore he was the fucking man. Look at this nigga now. I was like, oh, hey, yo, relax. I was like, he might be I was like, but he might just be in the transition, bro. I don't know. I was like, but I feel you. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, I think it's all possible. And I think that you know, it kind of gives you a good scope of how we were like raised differently at the same time, like raised the same yet differently at the same time.
Yeah,
because it was some things that we just didn't know that was going on. Specifically in Freeport, it was some things I didn't know that was just going on in households and whatever. And it ain't until we get grown and start just having casual conversations to where you're like, oh, wow, so maybe that's why it's like that, or that's why she chose him or he chose her or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Interesting to say the least. I'll start name dropping, so we gonna move the show forward.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's move the music.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's get the music before we get out of here. Oh man, I thought so much funny stuff. All right, never mind. Hey, listen. All right. The age old, like the new music conversation now. Like, look, when we were growing up, it was who better, Pac or Biggie, right? And everybody is like, now they're just like remixing that and flipping it and bouncing it, but it's all circling back to Pac and Biggie, right?
Right.
Spoiler alert: this segment is not about Pac and Biggie. Like, I'm exhausted. Y'all should be exhausted. Hey, listen, I remember Kurt Loder telling us in September of '96, while I was in my room about to put on NBA Live, that Tupac passed away. That's how long I've been hearing about who's better between Tupac and Biggie. I'm done. We're not talking about that. However,
wait, we're not gonna breeze past. You said NBA Live.
Yeah, NBA Live '95. I was crucial at that. I was hard. I was super hard at NBA Live '95. You know what I'm saying? And with the Sonics too, with the Sonics or the Rockets too. Oh no, the Warriors, because they have Latrell Sprewell, Chris Webber. Yeah, I was going crazy with the Warriors on the NBA Live '95. That's a fact. But oh man, but the new conversation is how every black artist, black rapper, black everything says, man, people don't be playing Eminem in the hood. And I don't necessarily want to talk about that because, to their point, and even just a call back to the last segment, I've never truly been a hood nigga a day in my life. I might have had a good 2-hour window, but that's really not my calling. That's not what I do here. I wouldn't look like this and sound like this if I was really like trying to be a hood nigga. Like, that's just not my branding. That's not my branding, and I'm okay with that. And that might be why I thought it was okay to be playing the Slim Shady LP real loud coming down Carroll Street. I really thought it was okay. So, and shout out to Bobby and Coffee and Keith and JJ. They was all with me. We all in the Jizza, and we was playing Slim Shady LP because that and Ja Rule's Vinny Vinny Vici came out the same day. And I'll never forget, we all went to Media Play. We bought the CDs, but I think I bought the Ja Rule. No, I bought the Eminem. And Bobby, I think, bought the Ja Rule. We listened to both, and he just gonna take the Eminem CD out the car and left me the Ja Rule joint. And I was like, bro, no, that's not how this works. I want that. I was like, the Ja Rule decent. I mess with it. The song with Eric Sermon's hard. Like, they got the Murdergram on there, like everything. And he just took my Eminem CD out and left the Ja Rule in the car. So I had to go back and buy another copy of the Slim Shady LP. But,
Bobby Farrar?
Absolutely, yeah. Look, LB, hey, yo, yeah, you stole my damn Slim Shady. It was like, I'm not mad, I just never forgot. Right? Like, you took my shit. I say that to say this. I think if we really dug deep into this conversation, pause if necessary, that we find out a lot of people never got played casually in any hood. And I'm going to phrase it by saying this one question. I'm going to ask a few questions. So check this out. It's 1997. It's 1997. Wayne, we grew up in the same town. You tell me, because people be thinking I'd be lying when I say stuff like this. In 1997, what album rang off more where we from, in Freeport, Illinois? Was it Jay-Z's In My Lifetime Volume 1? Or was it Mystical's Unpredictable?
Mystical's Unpredictable.
Hands down. Hey.
We didn't even have to discuss that. Yeah. Anything, no limit.
Hey. But yet, we'll hear things like, oh, people don't play this person or that person. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this because I think it's super important to say. Like, we in the Midwest, and y'all may not even register the fact that, like, Do or Die, Twister, and the Dayton Family got played more than, like, just about anybody from New York. Like, anybody from New York, anybody, like, hey, but even more than Snoop and Dre at a point.
Yes, bro. In the Midwest, anything, no limit, Silk the Shocker included.
Thank you. We're going to talk about that real quick.
Silk the Shocker included. Twister, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, like I said, Dayton Family. We really wasn't rocking with a lot of West Coast and East Coast shit like that.
Yeah.
We knew Wu-Tang because they were the biggest rap group in the world.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. East Coast rap in the 90s for me. I didn't know what the fuck them niggas was talking about. I didn't have a fucking clue. Motherfucker, you forget this whole metaphoric ass bullshit, nigga. I'm 6.
It's like, I don't know what none of this means.
Okay, listening to it now, it's just like, okay, these words make sense now, but my vocabulary was not that fucking extensive.
Right.
When I was fucking 10.
Yeah, hey. No, hey, look, this is a great point. Hey, and you know what? I'm glad you said Wu-Tang, because I remember a time where it was me. Hey, look how I just put this all together. Me, my cousin Torrance, who you know very well as well. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's your older brother. We and Seneca were the only people that had like East Coast music as far as I knew in Freeport concerned. So by process, like, everybody swore everything I played was Wu-Tang. They was like, "Oh, you play as Wu-Tang." I was like, "This is Capone and Noriega." Like, this is Red Man. I was like, and I get it. He did the How High joint, but this is different. This is the Eric Sermon album. They was like, "Yeah, you playing Wu-Tang?" And like, no.
Everything was Wu-Tang.
The Capadonna album comes out in '98. Like,
I still give you shit about that too.
Yeah. So I look at those things and I'm like, man, we like, even for us to be in the Midwest, like, I know a lot of stuff went like double, triple, quadruple platinum, but like, yo, we were kind of in our own world too. Hey, listen, because and with as big as Wu-Tang was, they lost every battle to Bone Thugs and Harmony where we from.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Everybody lost to Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's what everybody played, even the white kids. Like everybody loved Bone when we grew up. It's Bone, it was Twister, it was Do or Die, it was No Limit, Mystical specifically. I'm glad you said something about Silk the Shocker. And look, as a person that didn't necessarily think that Silk the Shocker was ever the worst rapper in the world, he just wasn't the best. I don't know where all of you niggers, hard ERS, I don't know all you niggers get off now growing up and decide you're going to slander Silk the Shocker. That's not what I remember happening. I remember Let Me Hit It ringing off at all the kickbacks and all the parties, and everybody was singing every single word of Silk the Shocker's raps. I don't even want to live in this time where we turn on people that we made famous like this. Like, how y'all think the man sold 2-3 million albums? Because you bought him. Like, I had the Shocker. I ain't gonna lie. After I think it was I'm About It at the end when they was doing like the trailers and they showed the video, I was like, oh, I like that. I'm like, that Shocker joint is hard. Like, I gotta buy this. Like, this cold. So I don't know where people get off like hating Silk the Shocker now.
I'm not allowing anyone that was born in the 80s or late 70s to look me in my eye and say they did not play Silk the Shocker. It's a fucking lie.
Thank you.
You are I will tell your mama you a lie. Because your mama was probably playing it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, as a person that was historically just not a No Limit fan, even I got a Silk the Shocker album. I had one. I think my cousin broke it. Like, just, again, people just taking my CDs, playing them, not giving them back, come back scratch. I still got a lot of CDs from, like, my childhood, but dang, there's a handful of them like, yo, like, you took that from me. but yeah.
See, one time we're gonna have to pull out the CD cases.
Oh, for sure. Hey, look,
see what we got.
Hey, I'm gonna pull out some CDs that one you be like, where did you find this? But I'll also have a couple of those. Oh, yo, you how was that? I might have thought about getting it. I got like there's some of them I can't even list like off top. I'm gonna tell y'all my Tracy Lee Many Faces album. I don't have it anymore, but I sing the praises of that song. I think other that album, I think it's the most slept on album of 1997. Tracy Lee's Many Faces album. I bought it in 97. Shout to J Dub. He the one that made me buy it because he bought the cassette. So, but we're gonna have a whole conversation on that in general. But yeah, I don't know where people get this. Like, obviously, we grew up in a time of regional sounds. So, to a degree, a lot of people just didn't get played in a lot of different hoods. Like, I don't like when people say that. I don't care if it's Gucci Mane that says it, it's Boosie. I don't care, like, because we also grew up in a different time when there was no internet. Like, we literally grew up when Al Gore was about to invent the internet. So, yes. So all we had was the people in our region. So for somebody to be like, yo, I never heard somebody say throwing that Eminem. Hey, listen, y'all, and it sounds crazy today, but outside of one or two people, I've never been told to throw on some Jay-Z. I've never been told throwing that Nas album. I've never been told, I've never been told throwing that Ice Cube either, though.
No.
Hey, listen, because look, if we don't talk for real, we don't talk for real. And it's I grew up in a time where more white kids know the NWA Straight Outta Compton album than the black kids.
Yes.
And Public Enemy too. While we keeping it real.
Public Enemy, Snoop.
Yeah. I know more white kids that know those records and albums more than most black kids that actually grew up doing the stuff that they rapping about.
Cause for me being younger, a couple years younger than you, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album and the album that he did with No Limit.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
The one that when he signed with No Limit. After that, Snoop Dogg even being the icon that he is, I can't give you breakdowns on Snoop Dogg albums.
Hey, thank you.
I can't. And outside of being on the West Coast, a lot of you motherfuckers can't either.
Hey, straight up. Hey, that's important. That's super important to say because, you know, here we are still to this day, and most likely Snoop Dogg is going to perform. When he's going to perform, the majority of the songs that you'll hear will be from Doggy Style.
People will be from Doggy Style.
You know
If you go back to the versus battle that he did with DMX, I'm a diehard DMX fan. If anybody asks me who's the greatest rapper of all time, Pac or Biggie, I'm gonna say DMX.
Hey, shout out to Mijo. Y'all gonna talk because he's really good.
So I'm thinking about this versus battle, and I'm saying in my head, there's nobody in rap that can go toe to toe with X. And maybe it's because I'm biased. Like I said, this is my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But when we sat down and we watched that versus, and the fact that Snoop never came out of the 90s for like the first 10 to 15 songs.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let's talk.
Wash my man. Easy work.
Yeah.
Washed him. Oh shit. I was not expecting that, but I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I'm still not changing what I said.
Right.
Outside of Doggy Style, and what was it? The Dogfather album?
That was the second album. The first No Limit album was "The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told."
Not to be told.
And then the Top Dog album, yeah.
So his first three, I can say that I remember. I pop them in. But after that, if it wasn't a single, a video, something, I wasn't checking for that shit.
Yeah, hey, see, this is real conversation. This is real conversation because, like, and that's why I want to have this because historically the hood don't buy albums. That's why they not playing shit. Like, that's the thing. I mean, hey, because look, if you're real in the hood, you're probably too broke, and you probably recording songs off the radio on the tape deck.
Why would I buy the album when my computer got Napster?
Hey.
And I could just make the mixtape.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, you ain't got no computer? Go to Chicago Style.
It's in there.
B got that. He got that CD that got all that shit on it. And you don't have to buy the album to find out that you only like one song.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I'm glad we had that talk because I hate the argument because they only use it for Eminem. They don't because obviously, Eminem is the number one selling rapper I think ever, and I mean we know what those numbers represent. I've literally in my lifetime had people say I don't even like rap music, but I like Eminem. It's like, oh, okay, because he looks like he's part of the Aryan Nation. I get it. That's fine. You know what I mean? It's whatever. So I know that we're not counting 100% of Eminem sales to be actual hip hop lovers or listeners who happen to also be black. I know that. I know that's when he's going diamond, maybe 1.2 million of that. I understand that. But that don't negate the fact that it's a lot of people, especially when the time that we grew up in, like, unless, like, if you win that earwax, we didn't know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you win that earwax records, and if you win that media play, you win that ubiquities in Rockford on State, we don't know you, fam. So it's like, literally, if your shit was never in there, you don't matter to us. So I say that to also even say, like, and even if you were in there, somebody had to come to school vouching for you before we even listen. Hey, listen, the reason why I still think to this day the Dayton family owe Chantel Haney a check, because he started the argument of all arguments in junior high when he came to school with his starter coat on and said, hey, that Dayton family better than Tupac, and this is me against the world. That's how I was like, oh, I was like, whoa. Wait a
So what that date there, what was that for being indicted?
I think that's the one. I think that's the one. It had to have been what was that? 94, 95 had to be. I know it was 94, 95 we had this conversation because we were in 8th grade. And I remember, and Chantel Haney said the whole school, he was like, yo, that Dayton family burning Tupac. And everybody looked like, what? Hey, but he went so hard, though, that more people bought it, though. And then, because whether you're trying to be contrarian or whether you just listening to it and it's what you want to listen to, a lot of people started feeling that way. A good number of people started feeling that way. And that's why I know who the Dayton family is to this day. I don't own a Dayton family album. But the reason why I listen to them is because of what Chantel said that day.
The Dayton family album that you're talking about was what's on your mind?
Hey, yo, because it's like it's going through a thing on that one.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
I'm going through a
thing. yeah. So yes, hey, listen. So I mean, look, that Boosie, Gucci, everybody, just respect to all of y'all. We get it, but like, open the conversation up to just black artists, though. Like, just open up and just really talk about who is really being played everywhere. Like, I think y'all will be pleasantly surprised or shocked that like a lot of people was just not up on what you think they on, because everybody that was representing the struggle, representing the hood, representing gangbang and drug, everybody didn't get played. Everybody didn't get played, and you had to be vouched for before you could even like get 5 copies sold, especially in the port. Like, hey, look, if somebody didn't say like, yo, no, this banging, this better than this, or this is just like this, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was not going down that way for you. I guarantee you, like, what's my man? I bet you MC Breed might have sold more copies than some of your favorite rappers in the Midwest.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. But like I said, it was very few people that was rocking with it's like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Being from the Midwest, even like today, you got rappers on the West Coast that we have never heard of before.
Yeah, facts.
That are superstars over there.
Yeah.
You got rappers in Houston, down in Texas, that we have never heard a single song from, but they're superstars down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say this. Over on the West Coast and down there, they probably ain't never heard of Crucial Conflict.
Thank you.
They probably ain't never heard of Do or Die. They probably ain't never heard of Psychodrama. They probably,
boy, Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
if you know psychodrama, you know something different.
And psychodrama was signed to Swab House.
Yeah, facts.
They were signed with a Southern record label, but they probably don't know who the fuck psychodrama is.
Yeah.
But we know psychodrama.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the legendary tracks there too.
Yeah, so like, yeah, of course, it's regional.
Yeah.
And it still is today.
For sure. For sure.
Even with social media and people, which is why, like, I saw an argument where people was just like, down south, man, yo, we ain't fuck with Jay-Z like that. We was fucking with Gucci. Rightfully so.
Yeah, for sure. He's from there.
He's from there. Y'all done seen Boosie, goddamn shit, before he was Boosie Bad and when he was just Lil Boosie.
Yeah.
Before Webby.
Yeah.
Y'all been fucking with Boosie that long.
All right.
We didn't know Boosie yet.
Yeah. We coming around. Wipe me down.
Bruh.
That's what we started.
That was a lot of our introduction to Boosie. Wipe me down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you had heard him on a feature or something.
Yeah, facts.
You know, facts. But we didn't hear Boosie.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't my introduction to Yo Gotti was Women Lie Men Lie.
Oh wow.
That was my introduction to Gotti. Wow. I fuck with Gotti hard though.
Yeah.
Pause. I fuck with Gotti.
Yeah.
But that was my introduction. I was super late to Gotti.
Yeah.
Super late. Like and I should probably be ashamed of myself, but I'm not. Nipsey?
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you shit about Nipsey. And when he died, I felt like it's too late for me to go into his catalog. Cause now I feel like a dick rider.
But you got to though. You got to, for the small percentage of people that were trying to say, yo, you should listen to this Nipsey Hussle. Like, because I remember telling people listen to Crenshaw. I was like, yo, like the dude with the $100 mixtape. Hey, but listen to it though. Like, it's fire. I didn't pay $100 for it. I was like, but this fire though. Everybody, like, yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I was like, yo, no, I'm telling you, this heat.
Like, I couldn't do it because I said I was never checking for it before. Then he dies.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, you a Nipsey? Yeah, no, it's like now you playing Nip?
Yeah.
Nigga, get off Nip's dick. Nigga, like, oh, you on the bandwagon now.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I just couldn't force myself to do it. And I'm probably missing out on some grade A shit, but my pride won't let me.
Right. Listen, that not only do I absolutely understand, because I definitely feel this way, but listen, I'm gonna give you a pass because I know you see more of my posts than most. You gotta listen to at least 2 Nipsey projects. Like, hey, listen, because off the strip of like, yo, I've been told you to listen to it. Like, that's why. If nothing else, is because, yo, no, Cam said listen to this shit like 10 years ago. Or like 5 years ago, or whatever, like whenever like Crenshaw or Bliss Ain't Got No Names or Gangsterization or Slauson Boy, whatever it is. If I ever posted about it, I was like, hey, look, it's still good. I still stand by everything I told anybody to ever listen to. And now I'm telling you, listen to Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. Because I got to get ready to get out of here soon. So we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. Send me your top 3 Nipsey albums.
Oh, okay.
Send me your top 3 Nipsey albums. I have a whole week working out, got some downtime at work, and I got Nip on repeat on those 3 albums until the next pod.
Oh, bet. Easy.
But before I go, Let's talk about White Dog.
Oh yeah, because the last time. Yeah, because the last time we left, I told you about the movie White Dog.
Let's talk about White Dog.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
That was the stupidest shit.
Yo, hey, it's wild to even that they greenlit that, right? It's wild.
Bro! No, I'm going to tell you what's wild. Is how you have a certain demographic of people look at that movie and say, how dare you think that movie's racist? Bitch, what?
Oh, wow.
What?
Right.
It says it in the movie that the trainers train the dog to attack Black people.
That's it. Like, what more do you need? What more do you need? Oh, man.
What? What the fuck was Paramount thinking?
Yeah.
Nigga, what was the budget on that shit?
Man, hey, it's probably was Key Grip's dog. Oh, man.
The ending of the movie, and I think this is where that specific demographic goes with the movie wasn't racist. The trainer, what's his name? Winfield.
I almost call him Lynn Whitfield. I'm tripping, but but yeah, hey, Julian Barlow.
There you go. He called for the dog. Got his old 25. You get too close, act crazy, put him down. He stops growling. You killed him. Turns around, he sees the little white girl. Oh, no, bitch, I'm finna bite you. Takes off. Finna blow his motherfucking shit in. He stops. Goes over to him, gives him a hug. Dog just happy. And yeah, this is what life is made of.
Yeah.
But no, I'm finna bite your ass over there, though. Hey, go over there and fuck homeboy up.
Man.
Put him down. Damn. This bitch start crying. Bitch. Now, when motherfuckers was telling you that this dog was out here fucking people up, you want to save him.
Right.
Well, maybe they need to put the trainers down. No, bitch, put you down.
Right, yeah, no. Put them all the way down.
Bitch, you the problem.
Hey.
Because you just accepted this shit.
Right. Hey, I want to see if you caught this, though. Remember when the white trainer owner or whatever came out and he started charging them?
Yeah.
Check how they tried to plot twist us. Because didn't by just similarity, he looked like the original owner?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I was like, oh, so now he hate the racist white people now.
Yes.
No, that ain't how it works.
No.
Yeah, so now the dog gonna change your heart, and now he hate racist white people. He don't just hate Black people for no reason.
Tell Paramount to go to motherfucking hell with that motherfucking white dog.
Oh man, hey man, that was insane. Hey yo, White Dog is insane. It's the most insane movie I've ever seen in my life. I don't remember how I got a hold of it. I think it was just randomly on Cinemax one day. I was at the crib and I watched that. And my outlook on dogs changed forever. Because I was like, yo, what's some truth to this? Because a lot of these white people dogs be going crazy when they see me. Hey, okay. I'll tell you this. I want one last one because the white dog recap, that was magic. We needed that. I'm so glad you watched it. I'm so glad you watched it. Talk about it. Because Paramount can go to hell. You can go to hell. Everybody that was responsible for greenlight that movie, directed it, produced it, go to hell. Right?
Go to hell.
But, yo, have you seen the movie Cujo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so then I ain't about to shock y'all. What I'm gonna do is close it out because my fiance had us watch this movie, and I was like, "Yo, like she look, don't watch the movie on shrooms." Is all I'm gonna tell y'all. I was bugging out. And it's her fault. I blame her for it. I was like twitching and shaking before the movie even like really got in, because when the bat started biting the dog, I was like, oh my God. It's the wildest thing ever on shrooms. Do not watch Cujo on shrooms. That's just my disclaimer for the week, possibly for your life. Don't do it.
Oh, shit.
But she wanted to watch all the killer animal movies after we did shrooms one night. So that's the kind of house that we have. We're a lot of fun. I promise we are. Sorry. Oh, man. Thank y'all for checking out this episode, man. Made in the 1980s. You know what? Tell somebody you like the show. Hey, tell somebody you hate the show so the news travels faster. All right? Until next time, this is Care for the Port signing off with my guy,
the boy Wang Dang Doodle.
And we are out. And as always, love.